Hi Paula, this is Tracy Niehaus from the North Woods of Wisconsin again, and I was so excited to hear that we were doing Philadelphia cream cheese in our recipes this week with desserts. So I went back to Grandma's recipe box again and I picked out her cherry cheesecake recipe. And I thought, you know, what's better than cherry cheesecake but cherry cheesecake deep fried? And I'll tell you, that just made my mouth water. So I grabbed my little Tupperware dish and my Philadelphia cream cheese, which is 1 packet of Philadelphia cream cheese. Put it in my container here. And for years I've used Philadelphia cream cheese in all my desserts. And that's what's so exciting about this contest, is that I can explore other avenues. And I never knew I could do so much with it. Put that in there. We have 1/3 cup of white sugar. 1 teaspoon of your vanilla, 1 egg, and I like to crack my egg in a separate container just so you don't get any parts in there. Put that in there. And I got this great little gadget from Tupperware, this bowl. I put this lid on there so when I use my electric mixer, it doesn't splash all over me. So let's mix this up till it's nice and creamy and combined. It just takes a few minutes. It doesn't take long. Just want to make sure I got all that vanilla and sugar all mixed in. Oh, nice and creamy. Set those beaters aside. Open up our container here and you can see how it's all nice and creamy in there. So set that aside. And now we got our wontons. And it's so simple. I can make these up in advance, have them all ready for the deep fryer, or you can do them one at a time, however you want to do it. But I'm going to take a little wonton here, take 1 wonton with some egg wash, and get all my corners. You just want to make sure, it doesn't have to be neat, get all your corners in there, because you don't want that Philadelphia cream cheese spilling out the ends. Take our teaspoon, and you just want a little bit, because a little goes a long way with this. Just 1 little dab of cream cheese on there. And then I let my guests pick out their own toppings and their own insides. But I like some cherry pie filling in there. Maybe a few pieces of chocolate. There's nothing better than warm chocolate and cherries. And then I throw a banana in there too. Oh, doesn't that look fabulous? Look at that. And then we're just going to pinch that together. And I've done it both ways, where I've just used my fingers and pinched it together. If you want to get fancy and bring out that fork and get those little crimped edges, that's fine too. And you can see some squeezed out of there. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Look at that. See? Nice little pocket there. We're going to throw it in our oil, which is 375 degrees. I get one of these little Fry Daddies, and it's your perfect temperature every time. It's a nice little fryer, and they're easy to clean. But this only takes 2 to 3 seconds, just until they're nice and brown. And then I'm going to get my plate here with my paper toweling, because you don't want all that grease all together. You want to dab some of that off. Oh, does that look wonderful. And you just want them nice toasty brown, you know, just enough to warm up that Philadelphia cream cheese and combine all those wonderful flavors. Look at that. See, a few seconds. And see how nice and brown that is? And like I said, you can do some of these up in advance, which is what I did here. Here I made a few. I have some cherries with chocolate, some with just bananas, but every center has that gooey, warm Philadelphia cream cheese. So let's just throw them in here. And you can do more than one at a time then. It goes a little quicker when you're getting ready for your party. But like I said, I've done this for my friends and family. I've also done this for my kids. And I got them all ready. They can put the toppings in that they want. We fry them up, and they're nice and warm when you bite into them. I mean, to me that says comfort food. You can hear that oil cracking. You know that it's a good temperature then. You know that that's a good temperature. Look at that. Oh, Is that beautiful? Nice golden brown. And just flip them over maybe if they need to be flipped over for a second. Look at that one. Oh, beautiful. And this is why when you work with the kids, you work with the hot oil. You don't want to burn your kids because this can get really warm. But they do like to help. See, when you got some beautiful, nice brown triangles there, just ready to be plated up for your party. So we're going to take our little plate here and we're going to plate up our little triangles. Isn't that beautiful? And then I like to put some of my fillings on top so everybody knows what's inside. Little cherry on top. Oh, wonderful. Some chocolate chips on the top. Maybe a couple bananas just for decoration. And then it doesn't go without saying, you need your powdered sugar. So you put your powdered sugar on there and look at that. A nice dessert, warm, beautiful, creamy Philadelphia cream cheese. And I'm going to take a bite of one of these. Look at all that gooey goodness inside, how everything's all melted and beautiful. Look at that. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. I can taste that chocolate. I can taste the banana. And the cherries. It's just the topper. So I'm telling you, Paula, I'm going to give you a dessert you can't forget. So when I come down to Savannah there to visit you, we'll make a great dessert we can share together. Have a good day.